The last transmission, January 23, 1959. 9 young adventurers set out to conquer one of the most treacherous peaks in the Soviet Union. They called it Dead Mountain. Led by 23-year-old Igor Dyatlov, these weren't beginners. They were experienced mountaineers from the Ural Polytechnical Institute, veterans of dozens of expeditions. Their mission, a 16-day trek through the northern Urals to earn their Grade 3 certification, the highest level in Soviet mountaineering. What should have been a routine expedition would become one of history's greatest unsolved mysteries. For 10 days, everything went according to plan. Dyatlov sent regular updates via prearranged drops. The weather was harsh but manageable. The team was in high spirits. February 1st, 1959, 6:14 p.m. Igor Dyatlov's final radio transmission. All is well. Weather conditions acceptable. Beginning ascent tomorrow. That night, temperatures plummeted to -30 degrees Fahrenheit. Winds reached 60 miles per hour. But experienced mountaineers know how to handle bad weather, don't they? Days passed, then weeks. No word from Dyatlov's team. When they failed to send their scheduled February 12th telegram, alarm bells started ringing. February 20th. Search teams mobilized. Helicopters, aircraft, and experienced trackers scoured hundreds of square miles. What they found would defy all explanation. February 26th. On the slopes of Kholat Syakal, which translates to Dead Mountain in the local Mansi language, they found the tent, but something was terribly wrong. The tent had been slashed open from the inside, clean cuts made with knives, as if the hikers had desperately fought to escape something. But escape from what? A trail of footprints led away from the tent, some barefoot, others in socks. No boots. In -30-degree weather, they had fled into the wilderness, nearly naked. 1 mile from the tent, searchers found the first 2 bodies, frozen solid under a massive cedar tree. Attempts had been made to climb the tree. Its branches were broken up to 15 feet high. 3 more bodies were found on the slope between the cedar and the tent, including Dyatlov himself. All appeared to be trying to return to their shelter. The autopsies revealed hypothermia as the cause of death, but there were disturbing details. Some had significant injuries, fractured skulls, broken ribs, internal bleeding. It took 2 months to find the remaining 4 bodies, buried deep in a snow ravine. Their injuries were even more severe. Massive chest trauma. One was missing her tongue and eyes. Then came the most disturbing discovery of all: high levels of radioactivity on some of the clothing, traces that couldn't be explained by natural sources. The Soviet government's investigation concluded: death by compelling natural force. The case files were immediately classified for 30 years. No further explanation was given. In the decades since, theories have ranged from avalanche to military weapons testing, from infrasound phenomena to extraterrestrial encounters, but none fully explained the evidence. In 2019, 60 years later, Russian authorities reopened the case. Their conclusion: a rare type of avalanche called a katabatic wind event. But critics argue this still doesn't explain the radiation, the injuries, or why experienced mountaineers would flee their shelter. What could cause 9 experienced hikers to cut through their only shelter and run into a deadly blizzard? What caused their mysterious injuries? Why was there radiation on their clothes? Today, the site is known as Dyatlov Pass, named in honor of the expedition leader. Hikers still visit, drawn by the mystery. But the mountain keeps its secrets. 9 young lives lost to something we may never understand. The Dyatlov Pass incident remains one of the world's greatest unsolved mysteries, and perhaps it's better that way. What do you think happened at Dyatlov Pass? Let us know your theory in the comments below.